My name's Nadine and the name of my brand is Rem Rei. You know, I always wanted to do children's clothes, even when Remy was born. So when I was on maternity leave, I wanted to do boys' clothes then. And I remember I used to buy like t-shirts and stick like diamantes and stuff on them because I found that boys' clothes were really hard to buy back then as well. But it just, I guess life gets in the way. I was studying at the time and I just never really knew where to begin to get it going. And then during lockdown, well, throughout having both of them, I found it really hard to find boys' clothes, and I like to dress them the same or similar. And boys' clothes are really boring, and then you see like everybody's kids are in the same. If you've got a boy, everybody's kids are wearing the same clothes from the same high street brands. So during lockdown, I just decided to actually try to start. It was a hard process, but I guess you get there in the end, right? Do you know what? It was really hard to think of a name for a business. And I had all these ideas, and it was like the one thing that was stopping me from taking the next step. And so it just came to me. So I just thought the easiest thing to do was to kind of, their short names is Rem and I call him Rei. So I just put them together because otherwise I would have never picked a name. I would have never picked a cool name. It would have always been something that irritated me. I guess one of the biggest highlights is actually seeing like people that I don't know buying it and saying that they really like it. Because obviously I think it's nice, but you know, you always think I'm biased because it's mine. But when other people say to you, oh, I love it, or it's really good quality and blah, 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 I like the idea. I think that's been one of the biggest highlights. Because at first you think only people that you know will buy. And then when you get people that don't know you from anywhere and then they buy it and believe in your brand, like in America, yeah. So I've had a couple of customers in America, which has been really good, and especially because it's so expensive to send to America. So for people that are buying my clothes and then willing to pay the delivery charges on top, it's a good feeling. I think my summer stuff. I really like bright colours. I've always put them in bright colours in summer. And I really liked the mint and buttercream. And I was initially not going to do the buttercream. It was good. I was going to do mint and pink because I also like boys in pink, personally. He liked the pink because we got a sample of the pink. So he's still got the sample of the pink, but nobody's actually ever seen the pink. So yeah, it would be the mint and the buttercream t-shirt and short set from last year. So the tracksuits are, so we've got the grey and the khaki, which are two of my favourite colours for winter. One of the things that I'm trying to do with my brand is bring some colour into boys' clothes. I mean, there's definitely a time and place for black, especially with boys, because of how they can mash things up. But I do like to bring some colour. So we've got the two tracksuits and the long sleeve tops. I've got a black one and a charcoal long sleeve top. And the tracksuits are quite thick in the fabric, they're fleece lined, they're really warm and they're good quality. So they wash well and stuff, which is really important with boys' clothes. It's so hard because firstly, it's really hard to find a manufacturer. So trying to find a decent manufacturer is like trying to get blood out of a stone. And then you find one and then you kind of stick with that one because then you can't find anyone else. So trying to navigate that whole process is really difficult. And I guess it's trial and error with like samples and making sure that you like get the kids to wear the samples, wash them a couple of times, make sure that you do that and that you're really happy with the fabric and how it washes and stuff. When you get something that's not good quality, you can tell straight away with like the thickness of the fabric, you can feel it. So that's how I kind of do it with trial and error. I don't know, it's really hard because you have to just try to be organised and do what you can. I think I do, because I work during the day, I do most of my stuff in the evenings or in the weekends. And if I have a day off, I'll do stuff. But I think it's really hard to balance the two, which is why I think my growth has been slower, because I'm trying to do so many different things at once. But I'm happy with taking it slower so that I can do things right, and don't compromise on anything, but it's really difficult. I mean, bribery helps. I have to, negotiate with them to take pictures and for them to try stuff on. But in terms of like allowing me the time to do stuff, I think they've been quite good. So Remi's good at keeping Riley entertained if I need to do something, or just playing with him or helping out around the house and doing stuff with Riley is helpful. I think everybody really, most people that I know, always kind of throwing things up and trying to get it out there to more people, to sharing it, like sharing things on social media and stuff. And I think social media has been one of the biggest kind of things that have helped the brand. I'm trying to be more organised with my drops and stuff. So I'm going to try and be more consistent. I'm trying to grow more on social media and trying to kind of use other platforms. That I need to try to use TikTok, which I'm not great at. I need to be on TikTok.
I can do that.
You can help me with that. So I'm trying to do that and be on other platforms like Pinterest and things like that, and LinkedIn. I need to try to manage my time more so that I can organise everything. But yeah, definitely try to do more drops more consistently. I guess I would want it to reach more people and have a bigger following. I don't know. Do you know what? It's really bad, but I've not actually really thought about it. I'm just kind of taking it as it goes. But I guess my brand to have more publicity, to be able to reach more people and to have kind of more consistent sales, and just to grow, I guess. I think I'd like to do both, probably be in department stores and have, I don't know if I would have my own store. I guess actually I could have my own store, yeah, but being in department stores and kind of so that it would be able to reach lots and lots of people all over, that would be a great thing, definitely. For the best boys wear, you can find Rem Rei on dripstreet.co.uk.